I'm wondering if there are any crazy moments or things that you remember that you think would be cool to share with the people out there.
Yeah, I mean, one of the illest moments was like I was with Vanguard from EO Dub, and I think there was an EO Dub in Cali. I forget why, like exactly why we went out there, but there was some event out there, and it was right when 3 6 Mafia like won the Oscar. They won the Oscar, right?
They did.
Or
For
um,
that, it's hot out here for a pimp.
exactly. So we were on the plane with them to Cali, and that was just kind of bugged. And then we land and we were chilling with Van's boy Smokey, who was like from Jersey but living out there, and he was like working at a Porsche dealership or something. So we were like riding around in like a drop top Porsche, and it was literally like the first night we were there, and we were on some major boulevard with palm trees and high as shit, and my phone rings and I'm in the back seat and I pick up, and his dude is like, "Yo, it's Ted Chung. Um, I'm Snoop's manager. Like Snoop wants to talk to you." And like it's a Cali number, but like the type of friends I have, like they would call me and say that. So I was like, I like put Snoop on the phone. You know what I'm saying? And I was like talking like Snoop because I was like, "You're not gonna get me with this bullshit." So I was like, for shizzle, like it was like after all that, like that era where that's like how he was talking and rapping. And so I was like, for shizzle, dog, like what's up, homie? You know what I mean? Like, and he's just talking to me and I'm talking back to him like that because I think someone's like fucking with me. And after a while, I'm just like, yo, like the ruse has gone on long enough. Like, what? Like, and then I'm like, yo, hold on. We were playing free net. We were playing Nems. We had the free Nems CD. Um, and it ended up getting left in that Porsche, which I think is mad funny. So somebody who bought the Porsche had an MCD like in their in their stereo. Um,
Wow,
I
in a
love
sense,
that.
that's like straight out of Entourage.
Yeah, so like I'm like, yo, turn the music down, and they turn the music down, and I put it on speaker, and I finished the conversation on speaker, and and um I hung up the phone, and they're like, yo, who was that? And I was like, I I think it was Snoop. Like they said it was Snoop, and they both were like, "Yo, like I think that was Snoop." And so, and it was turned out like I was just tripping, like talking to Snoop, like I was Snoop for mad long before I like put it together that I wasn't being fucked with. And later that night, like what he had been asking was like, "Yo, are you like?" I was like, he was in New York, I think, and I was in Cali, which is funny, which was just like weird too. Um, and he was like, "Oh, I'm flying back to Cali tomorrow. Like, if I put together a battle, like, are you ready on the go?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's make it happen." You know what I mean? And then later that night, Ted Chung, who is Snoop's manager and his like business partner in uh, like um, the record label, like they're he's like one of his business managers. I know that there's a lot of people involved, but Ted Chung is like has been at least a significant player. So Ted Chung called me later, and then we had a conversation, and then we met up with Ted Chung, and I didn't get to meet Snoop, but he gave us a beat CD, and we like went to the studio where Snoop records and like recorded with Ted Chung, and then actually the next day Busta Rhymes called me on the phone, and it was the same shit where it was A Blitz, who was Busta's manager at the time, was like, "Yo, Busta wants to talk to you," and it was just like, "Yo, what the fuck is going on right now?" And yeah, I was in Smokey's crib,
Hold on, I
and
have a question.
yeah,
When Busta's manager called, did you like take it more seriously that
I
second
took it.
time around?
Yeah, I didn't do the Snoop voice to Busta or the Busta voice. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was crazy. And then the story that I heard was that Snoop and Busta and Q-Tip had all been like at a show in New York and were at the hotel just like smoking weed and like binge watching Iron Solomon battles. And so then I think the next day they must have gone their separate ways, and each of them kind of was like, "Ooh, like I'm gonna make some money with this kid," and like each kind of had their own like, "Oh, I'm gonna reach out and see if he's signed or see what you know what I mean." And so that led to the back-to-back, Snoop and Busta phone calls. And Vanguard was there for both of them, and like he can tell you that those stories were exactly like that. You know what I mean? So that was a crazy ill experience, and definitely
Yo,
was one of those
I
moments where I was like, damn, like shit is getting to a place where I didn't realize it would get to in this way with battle rap on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like I didn't
that
think it
is
was
that
gonna go
is pretty
there.
big. Like
Yeah.
when I said like a cool story, I wasn't expecting that level of cool story. That